leave some loving memories. I don't know, we're recording at the moment, so just to create something for Uncle Len. Just think of all the times when I used to go down to see him, always glad to see us, always welcoming, loving. When I had the children, started to go and see him, and he was just so encouraging and such a blessing. He used to always check me out and ask my business and in my business, and people in your business are people that love you and care for you, and I'll never forget every little part of the questioning, the what's, the why's, and where's, the when's. He'd say, alright, see you soon. It's like he just knew, you're going to come back. Regardless of how hard or how easy the interrogation went, you were coming back, and he was a good man, loving man, always, gave me memories of my own dad, funnily enough. But, we just want to say thank you, and memories of him will always go on.
Len for many years, and I've come round sometimes nearly every day to see Stephen and Matthew, and maybe if Len was even not so pleased to see me sometimes, he would always take time to sit and make conversation, which was very often about the past in Burton and reminiscing about sites around Burton. Very interesting, and he was always researching his Bible studies, and very learned man. Sadly missed.
I can remember when I first started to play the accordion, piano accordion of course, and my dad used to have to pull this heavy 120 bass piano accordion to the Schofield School of Music where I used to attend for my lessons. He also had to come with me when I was participating in concerts over the country. At the time I was the only sort of black person learning to play this instrument, and I can remember when I had to play in Birmingham one time, and it was just me and my dad as two black people on this coach of 50 odd people traveling to Birmingham. My dad was very supportive. He used to come with me whenever I was playing away from Burton-upon-Trent. I can also remember some good times with it on the coach or the bus to Birmingham, because I had to go to Birmingham every month to have injections in my shoulder to put the feeling back in my fingers, which were numb. These two fingers, sorry I didn't mean to put two fingers up, but these two fingers were numb as a result of an operation I had in hospital when I first came to this country many moons ago. And also I can remember my dad used to, at Christmas time, he used to do his roll or beef balls, that's it, beef balls, where he used to cut the beef in strips, and he used to chop, put his pepper on, put his salt on, put his onions in, and he would roll it, and then he would do the same, and when it was right, according to him, he used to roll it into a ball, and then he used to do whatever he was doing, but they were very nice, very, very nice. And he used to get his egg and his Guinness and his carrot juice and all that sort of thing, and he would be whisking, and I don't know, just make his drink, which was also very nice.
Now, thinking back, there's nobody I could have trusted more than Len and Mary, and the support that they gave me while I was at Elim Church is unbelievable. Just a lovely, gentle man. In many, many ways, people missed the spiritual side of Len, and he will be missed. He still is missed in a way. I mean, I don't miss him the same way as Stephen and the family do, but he is missed. And one of the things that surprised me as well, when after he died, I didn't even realise that he was a keen photographer, the same as myself. And sometimes we don't realise that church can be very superficial unless you actually ask people things outside of church, what you do, you never find these out. I mean, Stephen and myself, we were really into photography, and I just wish, looking back, that maybe spoken to Len and said, well, what do you do then other than come to church? We might have actually done something different actually. But yeah, he was a lovely, lovely man, well missed.
Right, another thing that I can remember my dad for was his photography, and he was well known within the family circle for taking photographs of whosoever. He really, really enjoyed it, and I think he invested actually quite a lot of money in his equipment. And I think our Stephen is following in his footsteps because he's quite camera happy himself.
My lasting memories of my uncle, yes. I had very good memories of my uncle. He did teach me a lot regarding Bible terms and Bible knowledge. I can't forget him, and I'll never forget him. Maybe many a times my uncle was saying things in riddles and in different terms that I didn't really understand. But now things have come back to me now. I've got older, and I can realise now why my uncle was saying a lot of things to me. He was just preparing me for the future and what are things to come. He was a great man, and I'll never forget him. He was what I've now become, a prayer warrior. He was always teaching me and saying things to me and glorifying God. At times I thought it was annoying, but now I realise he's only trying to prepare me and get me ready for what's ahead. He's now gone to a better place, and I just praise God and thank God that I had an uncle like him who was trying to teach me and move me on as a man of God. I just thank God for my uncle, and I know he's up there praising God now. Till I meet him again, thank you, Lord. Amen.
When Grandad would come round to visit me and my brothers and sister, he'd always come round with some chocolate bars or some ice lollies for us to share. And he's always joining in after that, getting on with school and different things and what we wanted to do. and it just always seemed to be happy and relaxed really, and comfortable, and just felt comfortable being around him, and he's such a nice man. And I always remember when I was younger, I used to go to my auntie Elizabeth in Manchester. It always used to be fun going with Grandma and Grandad on the coach, and it always just used to have long chats about different things and try and answer different questions. I always used to ask him about the Bible and try to be really patient when I used to question him on different aspects of it. And it was just always had an answer, and it always seemed to make sense, even though we used to catch him out a few times, try and catch him out with different things. He'd always come back with something. And I always remember as well, it really stands out, is he always used to say a prayer every time he used to leave when he'd come to visit, or when we'd be out somewhere. He always used to say a prayer, and he'd always acknowledge everybody in his prayers, and they were just very touching and really heartfelt and nice, and I always used to feel nice about that when I used to hear him coach. But I was younger, weren't I? And he was just really patient. I can never ever remember him getting cross at all. He was just so patient and gentle, and I remember, I don't know what I was doing, but I was just getting impatient with the trip and everything. I remember him just sitting there and just talking to me and just trying to think of things to like do, or like playing noughts and crosses and different things to just take my mind off it. And I never remember him having a cross face ever.
Hi, my name's Tarek. I've known Steve for now long years now, over 20 years must be, and we went to school together, and basically I've met his father several times, out and about on the street, at his house over in Trent Street, and nice person, absolutely nice person. He's always walking. He always liked his walk. I remember meeting him up the other end of town, and I was thinking that's quite far for someone his age to be walking, but he was like quite okay with that. And he's always happy, and whenever you meet him, he's always like got a smile on his face, and he's just like ready, and off on that. It's nice to have those memories which no one can take away from you, and memories are the best things that a person can hold and no one can take away.
Yeah, my dad was also very fond of his grandchildren. He was always talking to me about them, and I think he quite enjoyed having them around. What else can I remember? I can remember many things about my dad. I know he's well known for his smile and his laugh. He's always a very happy person. And I can remember having some sort of funny times with him when my mum used to go to Manchester and he used to be at home, and I used to tease him and say, "Oh, I bet you're enjoying all this peace and quiet and stuff," and he would only just laugh really, didn't sort of make any comments about it, but that was like a private joke between myself and him. And yes, he's gone, and I do miss him. I do miss when I come here and he's not sitting in that chair while I'm in this kitchen. Yeah. He was a good man, had some fun times, and perhaps didn't express it that much, but yeah, he was a very good father, very supportive father.
John's daughter. Just saying, Len was always really good to me. I like Len.
I will try your best, Mary, until I see you again soon.
Stephen, Auntie Marie, Cecily, Elizabeth, sorry to hear about your grief. Alan,
Family, this is Sophia. I just want to say I love you all. God bless you. May His peace rest upon you, and may you all just be blessed and prosperous.
Auntie, Elizabeth, Cecily, Matthew, Stephen, Tom, all the best. I hope you are coping. I'm very sorry to hear about your father. He was a lovely man. He used to always tease me, but still loved him and all the best. Take care of your mom and so on. It's a great acting and a lovely feeling what you've done for him. Okay.
I can't help it. You don't even know what I'm upset about.
Hi, Patsy. I'm very proud to have been here and to be associated with the Alexander family. God bless you all. Bye.
It was lovely today, dear. That's all I can say. It was lovely. Nice to see you. And I hope we see you again.
My name is Lynette Case. Well, Lynette Linton. And I'm ever so sorry to know that uncle is gone, but you know, we just were at the place and I do wish and pray and hope that auntie, you know, be okay and when she can't all I care for the Lord, we caring for her and also that she's strong and I know the Lord is there with you. Because soon and very soon they'll all be together. It's a reality of the church. God bless you and I'll come and see you again. It's a humbling mess. Okay.
Father, this is Angela. I don't know what I'm going to say, but I just want to say to you I love you, that we're thinking about you. And I'll come and see you soon. Love you all.
My name is Roy. And I'm here to see Caroline. My name is Roy. I'm here to support Mary and the family and the death of her husband. I convey our regards from my parents and I hope God will bless you all.
You know, I just wanted to say to Auntie Mary and Cecily and the other sons, grandchildren, Elizabeth, everybody just say you know, it's another occasion and we're just Emily, and I'm happy to be here today. It's been a lovely day, you know, the lovely family, obviously for a very long time. It's so nice to be here. Sharina, I'd just like to say to Auntie Mary and family, God be with you, God will strengthen you, and everything that you do, just look up because God is your strength, and we'll be praying for you and the family. My name is Francis. Have a wonderful day. And thanks to the company in Jesus' name. Amen. Thanks so much to Mary and family. Make good be strong in the Lord. We're praying for you. And I know that God will take care of you in every situation. And Brother Ben is going to be with the Lord one day. You will meet him as well. God bless.
Nesbert Henry George Graham. What does he want?
Message for the family.
Hello. Deepest sympathy to the family.
Let's just say, sorry Mary, we all have to go through that, yeah? And God bless you, keep sweet for Jesus' sake.
Sorry Mary, but let me with the Lord. And let's got to go on. Take care. God bless you.
My name is John Alexander. Mary and family. I sympathize between yours in your sorrows. May the Lord bless you and keep you.
Auntie Mary, unless it's Auntie Mary, yes. I'm leaving, giving us St. John chapter 14, let your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. And she can remember us in my Father's house, and shall let the person not say that. I know my heart will trouble sometimes, but don't forget, God is the answer. You hear? He'll take care.
Love you.
God bless you.
See you soon.
And my family as well. In the daytime.